competition anywhere. I don't see none. Ladies and gentlemen, let me see you go dumb. Hands in the air, give it up for Shorty Love.
You're now rocking with your girl Shorty Love on Shorty Love Radio. We have another exclusive. Man, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody who I have on the line right now?
What up? What up? It's your homie, bro, me, Mr. D.O. What up?
So, Dorrough, let me know what's been going on with you lately.
Man, I just been working on a brand new single featuring Travis Porter. It's called Back to the Bone. We just put it out and we working it. I got the new project dropping at the end of the month with DJ Drummer called The Silent Assassin. Tape, Gangsta Grill. So we putting that out 25th. So, you know, I just been working on a lot of new material, new project, new single, on the road, doing shows, and you know, just really working.
Just new everything.
Yeah,
so, with this upcoming Silent Assassin mixtape, like, tell me what we can expect on there. Anything different?
Yeah, I mean, it's a different sound from my previous projects. You know, it's a little bit more darker, more lyrical, more substance. You feel me? It's just an overall better project, and it shows growth in me as an artist from my last project.
All right. Now, do you think it's a big difference to where your fans will have to get used to something different? Like,
well, my fan base that been following me, you know, they kind of been, they've been prompt, you know, from the first album to the second to the Cold Red mixtape that we dropped earlier this year up into this project. So, you know, they kind of prompt to the new change, and it'll just be elevation towards them with this project. And you know, they've been waiting for the release in April, but you know, we're pushing it back to get everything right. So, you know, they've been waiting for it.
Now, a lot of people don't know that you took both lanes, and what I mean by that is, like, you went to college and you still did your music thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So, a lot of young aspiring rappers now, it seems like they're in a bind where they can't choose which one they want to do. So when you were going through it, how did you balance between which that you thought was more important?
Well, what I did was, while I was in school, I used it as a lane to break my music. You know, you have, when you go to I went to HBCU outside of Houston, and like down there, it was people from everywhere, all over Texas, all over the South, even, you know, from different places. So, you know, I look at it like this way. It's like, how many chances do you have to be in a spot? If you stay in a major city, well, you stay in a major city with people that's more likely from that major city, and you cater to that major city. But how likely are you to be into an environment where you're in a position to attack like a region of people, you know, and make them access to you as an artist. So, you know, I kind of use it as a marketing thing, and that was my major marketing.
So let's talk about Dallas a little bit. Are you still living down there?
Yeah, I still stay in Dallas, yes.
All right, see, because I always say I want to go down to Texas one day. So
yeah,
if I go down there, like, what's one thing that I just have to try out when I hit the city?
Man, you definitely got to rock with your boy, you feel me, because I run the city. But besides that, you know, we known for a lot of stuff. Our nightlife, you know, we have a real popular nightlife. Come to clubs. We have, like, popular food chains, you know, food restaurants. We probably got, like, one of the most number one rated chicken places in this region, you feel me? It's called Rudy's Chicken. You know, we have like a distinct style amongst our people. You'll know they from Dallas by, you know, different haircuts we wear, and you know, different slang we use. So, I mean, it's a lot. It's one of those cities you definitely have to rock with somebody who knows the city. Yeah, you know, because sometimes you can come and you don't know where to go, what to do. You know, it's just blank. But if you know what to do, you'll have the best time of your life out here. You know, that's one reason why I move yet. You know, because it's like I love coming back home. I don't know a lot, but when I come home, it's just always something exciting and fresh. And you know, it's like I ain't got no reason to move. So
you rep your city like real hard. What is your relationship with other rappers from Dallas or Texas area, period?
I mean, I have strong relationships. You know, I actually, I'm the fourth face of Dallas. You know, I actually talk to a lot of different artists that, you know, some of y'all may know, some of y'all don't. But I came under a lot of artists, too. You know, we had a big movement. Some people didn't make it national. You know, some did, you know, with the DSR movement. And there's a lot of people that came before me who opened the doors up for me, and I respect me for what I'm doing.
Right.
good relationships. You know, I have very good relationships. It's not like, you know, a lot of people just, you know, hating and just, you know, doing that. A lot of people support, you know, at the same time you get negative energy from everywhere. But overall, you know, all the rappers support, you know, and we have good relationships.
All right, now being from the South, like a common thing is having the pimped out old school cars. And then you know you hit them in the head with the ice cream paint job. So, like, what kind of car are you driving right now?
Man, I got a few cars. I started off with a Lat. You know, the first car that I tried out was this '04 Cadillac DeVille. You know, I put, like, suicide doors on it, pop trunk, sunny rims, gutted out the inside, screens everywhere. Like, this is what I was doing, but, you know, while I was in the making an ice cream paint job. And then after that, you know, I got, like, a Dodge Challenger. And the car that I drive probably the most, I really don't just drive a lot, but the car I drive the most is between the Challenger and probably the Challenger. And I take a lot of my artists with me, so I'm always in my Escalade.
So I hear you keep referencing to your artists. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I got the Primetime Click. You know, you hear me shout it out a lot in my songs, Primetime Click. And we just a society of artists that, you know, are talented. We came up together. Primetime Click is just a society of artists. I started it in 2005 before I blew up and got big. What I did was just, you know, I put it together while I was at HBCU in college. I put it together while I was down there, and you know, I just found like some unique individuals and artists, and we was just like running the scene. Like, we was big on campus, we was big in the city of Dallas and big in the city of Houston, you know, and people was just following us. So they kind of have a lot to do with my success. We still a unit. You know, I got some of the hottest artists in Dallas right now. It's coming up in the state of Texas, Young Nation, and also Ace Boogie. Like, we just a big movement. We run like this whole region down here, and people support what we do. So I'm always shouting it out. I'm always repping Primetime Click, print, and I'm just proud of it.
You've also collabed with a whole lot of artists, like, throughout your career. So who are some mainstream artists that you haven't had a chance to collab with, but you would love to do a track with?
I look forward to collabing with artists, you know, some of my favorites like Ludacris, T.I., you know, some of the newer cats like Drake, and me and Wiz actually working on some stuff, you know.
I noticed you said T.I. T.I. is home, so how you feeling about that? What are your thoughts on T.I.'s return?
Man, I'm excited to hear what he got coming out. You know, I know he's gonna come out real hard. You know, his music and everything he does is pretty anticipated. I've always been following from him. Ever since he came out, I've been following him. You know, and a fan of his music, and, you know, not only just his music, but the way he handles his business and other things. So, you know, overall, I'm just a fan.
Now, back in February, you had your little run as well with the DEA when they raided your home, but they didn't find anything.
No, they didn't.
What do you think that was all about? Why you?
Well, it got a lot to do with where I'm from. You know, I'm down here in Texas, and then the city of Dallas, who, when it comes to the music side, it's not used to artists having national success and doing a lot of things that I'm doing. So, with that being said, a lot that they don't understand what I do. So it kind of just, at the time, you know, I was at a spot where, you know, it was a low key spot. You know, a lot of upper class people stayed there, and, you know, me being a different look for that place, you know, it kind of just created a lot of attention. You know, me coming in and bringing in different cars and coming in with different bags.
I didn't know what was going on.
So, you know, it's just basically they just put me in a category of being a drug dealer. You feel me? They didn't understand how I make this type of money and how shows work, and, you know, how I'm spending this and this and that, and just doing some of the things that I was doing. It just grabbed their attention, so they started watching me, and they just made a bad decision. You feel me? They did something, and they didn't have their facts right, and, you know, at the end of the day, I spent one day in jail, and I was out, and, you know, once everything unfolded, they was more embarrassed than anything.
Right. Well, I'm glad that you was able to come out on top of that and, you know, continue doing your thing.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm blessed.
Okay, so outside of your music, what are like some of the things you like to do on your free time?
Well, my little girl, actually, she here now. You know, I hardly get to see my little girl.
Aww.
You feel me? So I try and spend as much time with her as I can. But besides that, you know, I play ball, basketball. You know, I went to the gym 2 a.m. last night. We played for about 3 hours. It's about 5 a.m. You feel me? I just like doing stuff like that. You know, I be eager to get back in the studio. So I spend a lot of my time working on music or just, you know, doing a lot of stuff with this music industry. It's a whole lot to do.
Yeah. Well, how old is your little girl?
She 3. She 3 years old.
What's her name? You mind telling?
Maya Denise Dorrough.
Did you name her?
Nah, I didn't. I didn't actually. I just agreed with the name once I heard it.
All right. Well, we're gonna let you spend some time with your baby girl. Go ahead and let everybody know, like, your Twitter, how they can hit you up.
Man, everybody can hit me up on Twitter. Follow me at Dorrough Music, DOOUGH Music. That's the same way to hit me up, you feel me? The website too, www.dorroughmusic.com. Look out for the Silent Assassin Gangsta Grills to drop this month, 10/25. Look out for the brand new single featuring Travis Porter. It's called Bad to the Bone. That's about it.
All right, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all keep it locked right here to Shorty Love.